This is Keith Fraser for Seconds Out, YouTube's #1 boxing channel, especially while I'm on it, of course, and of course, especially when David Haye is on it, the former heavyweight champion of the world. David, great to be here with you. Big fight in a few weeks for your man Dereck Chisora, Artur Szpilka. That is not going to be not going to be an easy fight, I should say.
No, not at all. You know, when the name was presented to us, you know, this is a tough fight. Southpaw, someone awkward, someone who's dangerous, high knockout percentage, an avoided fighter. You know, but Dereck. He's like, bring it on. You know, if people think I will lose, then let's do it. So he talked to Dave Caldwell. You know, he didn't like the fight. You know, it's not the type of fighter that you actively seek out. You know, this fight was presented to us.
He's only lost to big names, hasn't he?
Big names. You know, he's only lost to big names, and he's coming off a couple of good wins. And you know, Dereck's going to need to fight at his best. You know, how he performed in his last fight against Gashi, he will lose this fight. He needs to really step it up a few levels. You know, he can't plod through this one. This guy's there for the distance. This guy's there. Dereck's going to need to use his superior size and strength to grind him down. But it's not going to be fun doing that. You know, he's going to have to really put it on him. And if Dereck performs to his best, he'll win. If he doesn't, you know, it's going to be a tough night.
And if he wins it, I mean, some would say the heavyweight scene is starting to open up, although it's a very, very competitive division now, even only in this country. Yeah. But if he wins it, you're his manager. Yeah. Where next?
There's so many options out there. You know, as you said, the heavyweight division's never been as open as this. You got two champions, Wilder and technically Fury, who are out there who are considered, you know, champions. You know, and they've taken on all comers. You know, they take on Dominic Brazil, and it looks like Wilder's fighting Ortiz next. You know, you had Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz. You know, I'd prefer to see, you know, the new version of Dereck Chisora in a fight with Tyson Fury than see another Tom Schwartz. You know, I think everybody knew Tom wasn't going to have much of a chance, and that's how it presented itself. But before Dereck can start calling out any of these big names, he's going to need to really, you know, put on a good performance and prove to people why he deserves a shot. At the moment, he doesn't deserve a shot at the heavyweight title. You know, he lost to Dillian Whyte, and he's had one comeback fight, which was pretty much a boring fight against Gashi, who ran, but Dereck wasn't really setting the world alight trying to catch him. He was kind of, okay, I'm going to win this one on points. And when you're looking at, you know, stepping up to the heavyweight division and challenging one of these big, massive, elite names, you need to be coming with something on your record to suggest you're in good form now, and you could cause the upset like Andy Ruiz Jr. did. And I definitely feel a fight like this on a big stage, you know, Rivas and Dillian Whyte, a great fight, absolutely great. I think it's a 50-50 fight, the main event on Sky pay-per-view. I think that's a fight that not a lot of people are speaking about. It's one of those fights that should be getting the notoriety that, you know, some of these big. This fight's a lot more competitive than Wilder against Brazil or Tyson Fury against Tom Schwartz. Those were mismatches, but they were mismatches. This fight isn't a mismatch. This fight is not a mismatch with Dillian Whyte and Rivas. It's a real 50-50 fight, pick and fight. You know, a lot of people are saying to me, I think Dillian's going to lose this fight. I'm like, yeah, he's tough, he's going to win, but he's going to have a hard night. This guy's coming to win. And Dereck's going to need a performance to put himself out there to the heavyweights to say, look, I'm back. I lost to Dillian. I was winning the fight. I walked onto one shot, had a warm-up fight. Now I'm back. And this is the fight that he's going to prove to people that he's back, deserving of a shot against one of the big names.
And you talk about Dillian. I mean, if he were to lose this fight, he's got to be the unluckiest guy out there. He takes on all comers. He's been in top position for that shot, and he still hasn't had it. Yeah, you know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, I definitely feel for Dillian. He's done everything asked of him. You know, and not only has he done everything asked for him, he's put on good performance every time. You know, tell me a Dillian Whyte fight that wasn't entertaining. Fights Joseph Parker, former world champion, went 12 rounds with AJ, and he nearly knocked him out. You know, he's in there time and time again with Dereck Chisora. Dereck Chisora put it clean on him. You know, he was in a fight he was losing, and he managed to pull out from behind knockout. he's risen to the occasion every time. And if there is any heavyweight on the world who deserves a shot at a world title, he's not had a world title shot yet. He still hasn't had his shot. That's crazy. Not what I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy.
I think it's bad for boxing.
Yeah, you know, when Charles Martin can win a world title, how did Charles Martin get a world title and he's not got a world title? At least a shot. He hasn't even had his shot at a world title. It's crazy. But hopefully he gets his shot after he beats Rivas. But it's a tough fight. It's a very, very tough fight.